Since the dawn of humanity, we have gazed up at the stars. We have wondered about our place in the universe. This fascination has driven us to explore. We have sent probes to distant planets. We built the International Space Station. What was once science fiction is becoming reality. Space tourism is no longer a fantasy. Imagine looking down at Earth from space. The desire to explore space has always captured the human imagination. From early astronomers to science fiction writers, the dream of venturing beyond Earth has inspired generations. But it was only in the latter half of the 20th century that space travel became a reality. The launch of Sputnik in 1957 marked the beginning of the space age. It ignited a fierce competition between the United States and the Soviet Union. This rivalry led to remarkable achievements in space exploration. Yuri Gagarin became the first human in space in 1961. 8 years later, Neil Armstrong took his one small step on the moon. These were pivotal moments in human history. They expanded our understanding of the universe. They inspired future generations of scientists, engineers, and astronauts. Visionary companies are leading the charge in space tourism. SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are developing innovative technologies, making space travel more accessible and affordable. Driven by a shared ambition to open up space to everyone, space tourism can transform humanity. SpaceX has made significant strides in reusable rocket technology. Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy rockets have reduced launch costs. SpaceX is developing Starship, a fully reusable spacecraft designed to carry humans to Mars and beyond. Crucial for space tourism, SpaceX plans point-to-point travel on Earth. Imagine flying from New York to Tokyo in under an hour. The late 20th century witnessed a shift in the landscape of space exploration. The private sector, once relegated to the sidelines, began to emerge as a powerful force. Inspired by the spirit of innovation and the allure of the cosmos, entrepreneurs and visionaries set their sights on the stars. They dared to dream of a future where space travel was no longer the exclusive domain of governments. One of the most significant milestones in this new era of private spaceflight was the Ansari X Prize. This competition, announced in 1996, offered a $10 million reward to the first privately funded team to build and launch a spacecraft capable of carrying 3 people to space twice within 2 weeks. The goal was to stimulate innovation and reduce the cost of space travel. Reaching for the stars. The first space tourists. The dawn of the 21st century brought with it a pivotal moment in the history of space exploration, the era of space tourism. Dennis Tito, an American businessman and former NASA engineer, etched his name in the annals of space history by becoming the world's first space tourist. On April 28, 2001, Tito blasted off aboard a Russian Soyuz rocket, embarking on a journey to the International Space Station. He spent nearly 8 days in orbit, circling the Earth over 128 times and experiencing the awe-inspiring beauty of our planet from a perspective few humans had ever witnessed. A new era of space ventures. Following in the footsteps of pioneers like Dennis Tito, a select group of individuals seized the opportunity to experience the wonders of space travel. These early space tourists, hailing from diverse backgrounds and driven by a shared spirit of adventure, played a crucial role in shaping the nascent space tourism industry. Mark Shuttleworth, a South African entrepreneur, became the world's second space tourist in 2002. He spent 10 days aboard the International Space Station, conducting scientific experiments and participating in educational outreach programs. His journey highlighted the potential of space tourism to advance scientific research and inspire future generations. The rise of commercial crew transportation. The early 21st century witnessed a resurgence of innovation in the aerospace industry, driven in part by the growing demand for space tourism. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic emerged as major players, developing new technologies and pushing the boundaries of what was possible in space travel. One of the most significant developments was the rise of commercial crew transportation. For decades, NASA and other government space agencies had relied on their own spacecraft and launch vehicles to transport astronauts to and from space. However, the emergence of private companies like SpaceX changed the game. SpaceX, under the visionary leadership of Elon Musk, has emerged as a transformative force in the aerospace industry. From its inception, SpaceX has been driven by a singular goal: to make humanity a multi-planetary species. This ambitious vision has fueled the company's relentless pursuit of innovation, leading to breakthroughs in reusable rocket technology and the development of spacecraft capable of carrying humans to Mars and beyond. At the heart of SpaceX's success is its unwavering commitment to reusability. Traditional rockets were designed for single use, with most of their components discarded after launch. This approach made space travel incredibly expensive, limiting its accessibility to governments and a select few individuals. SpaceX challenged this paradigm by developing rockets capable of returning to Earth and landing vertically, allowing them to be reused multiple times. Blue Origin, founded by Amazon's Jeff Bezos, shares SpaceX's vision of making space travel more accessible, albeit with a different approach. Blue Origin's focus is on developing reusable spacecraft and launch systems that are safe, reliable, and affordable, with the ultimate goal of democratizing access to space for all. One of Blue Origin's flagship projects is New Shepard, a suborbital spacecraft designed to take passengers on short but exhilarating trips to the edge of space. Named after Alan Shepard, the first American in space, New Shepard offers a glimpse of the cosmos that was once reserved for a select few astronauts. Virgin Galactic, founded by entrepreneur Richard Branson, is another prominent player in the space tourism industry, known for its unique approach to suborbital spaceflights. Virgin Galactic's mission is to open space to everyone, making it possible for people from all walks of life to experience the thrill and wonder of space travel. The company's primary space tourism vehicle is Spaceship Two, a winged spacecraft designed to carry passengers on suborbital flights. Unlike traditional rockets that launch vertically, Spaceship Two takes off and lands like an airplane, attached to a carrier aircraft called White Knight 2. While SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are often seen as competitors in the space tourism industry, they also recognize the importance of collaboration in advancing this shared goal. These companies understand that the challenges of space travel are best tackled through a combination of innovation, shared expertise, and a willingness to work together. One example of this collaborative spirit is the sharing of technologies and best practices. The development of reusable rockets, for instance, has benefited from the collective efforts of multiple companies, each pushing the boundaries of what's possible and learning from each other's successes and failures. Space tourism is not just about adventure, it holds immense potential for scientific research. Space offers a unique platform for experiments impossible on Earth. Microgravity allows studying biological processes without gravity. This can lead to breakthroughs in medical research. Companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin drive technological advancements. Reusable rocket technology revolutionizes space travel. Innovations trickle down to other sectors, fostering growth. Advancements in materials science lead to stronger, lighter materials. The burgeoning space tourism industry is a powerful catalyst for economic growth. As companies invest billions in infrastructure, technology, and human resources, they create a wealth of economic opportunities. The development of spaceports, for instance, generates a demand for a skilled workforce, from engineers and technicians to hospitality staff and tour operators. This leads to job creation across various sectors, boosting local and national economies. Moreover, the infrastructure required for space tourism extends beyond just the launch sites. Companies need manufacturing facilities for spacecraft and rockets, training centers for astronauts and tourists, and research labs for developing new technologies. Each of these facilities requires a workforce, contributing to job creation and economic development. In addition, ancillary industries such as transportation, accommodation, and entertainment also benefit from the influx of tourists and professionals associated with space tourism. Space tourism has the potential to inspire future generations. The allure of space captivates the human imagination, reigniting wonder and possibility. Young people are inspired by space tourism pioneers, sparking interest in STEM. Educational programs by space tourism companies play a significant role. Companies engage with schools, offering scholarships, internships, and materials. These initiatives ignite a passion for STEM, encouraging space industry careers. Space tourism makes STEM education more engaging and relevant. The cultural and philosophical implications of space tourism are profound. Space tourists often experience the overview effect, a transformative shift in perspective. This phenomenon fosters a sense of connectedness with Earth and its fragility. Space tourism could inspire environmental stewardship and global cooperation. It unifies humanity, transcending national borders and cultural differences. This fosters a sense of global citizenship and international collaboration. Space travel, even in its nascent tourism phase, is inherently risky. The journey beyond Earth's protective atmosphere and into the harsh environment of space presents a multitude of challenges. These challenges require robust safety measures and technological solutions to mitigate the risks. One of the most significant risks is the potential for catastrophic accidents during launch or re-entry. Rockets are complex machines with millions of working parts, and any malfunction can have disastrous consequences. The history of space exploration is unfortunately marked by tragic accidents that serve as stark reminders of the inherent dangers involved. Despite the inherent risks of space travel, space tourism companies are investing heavily in safety measures to protect their passengers and crew. Rigorous training programs prepare space tourists for the physical and psychological demands of spaceflight, familiarizing them with emergency procedures and equipping them to handle unexpected situations. Spacecraft are designed with multiple layers of redundancy and safety systems to minimize the risk of accidents and ensure crew survival in case of emergencies. Advanced life support systems provide oxygen, regulate temperature, and filter out harmful contaminants, creating a habitable environment inside the spacecraft. As space tourism gains momentum, concerns about its environmental impact are also coming to the forefront. Rockets, particularly those powered by traditional chemical propellants, release exhaust gases and particulate matter into the atmosphere during launch. These emissions can contribute to air pollution and climate change, although their overall impact is currently relatively small compared to other industries. The increasing number of launches associated with space tourism could exacerbate these environmental concerns. The deposition of black carbon, a potent climate-warming agent in the upper atmosphere, is of particular concern. Researchers are studying the long-term effects of these emissions to better understand their potential impact on the climate. The rapid advancement of space tourism also raises several ethical considerations that warrant careful examination. One of the most pressing issues is the issue of accessibility and equity. Space tourism, at least in its current form, is an incredibly expensive endeavor, accessible only to a privileged few. This raises concerns about fairness and whether space tourism will exacerbate existing inequalities by creating a new realm of exclusivity. Some argue that space tourism should prioritize scientific research and exploration over recreational travel, at least until space travel becomes more affordable and accessible to a wider segment of society. Others contend that space tourism, even in its current form, can inspire innovation, drive technological advancements, and generate economic opportunities that benefit society as a whole. The future of space tourism is brimming with possibilities, as technological advancements continue to push the boundaries of what's achievable. What was once considered the realm of science fiction is steadily becoming a reality, with companies and visionaries setting their sights on ambitious goals that promise to revolutionize space travel and open up the cosmos to a wider audience. One of the most anticipated developments is the transition from suborbital hops to orbital and even interplanetary journeys. While suborbital flights offer a taste of space and its wonders, the ability to orbit Earth or venture to other celestial bodies represents a significant leap forward in space tourism. Imagine spending days or even weeks in space, witnessing multiple sunrises and sunsets, and gazing down at our planet from a distance that truly highlights its fragility and interconnectedness. The future of space tourism is intricately linked to technological innovation. Breakthroughs in propulsion, spacecraft design, and life support are essential for safer, affordable space travel. Researchers and companies are developing the next generation of spacefaring technologies. Reusable launch systems are a major focus. SpaceX's Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy rockets have shown reusability's feasibility. Companies strive to improve these designs for more efficient launch vehicles. Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket aims for full reusability. Both stages can return for vertical landings. This could reduce the cost of space launches, making space tourism more viable. The concept of space hotels, once relegated to the realm of science fiction, is rapidly moving closer to reality. Several companies are actively developing plans for orbital outposts that would offer tourists breathtaking views of Earth, the experience of weightlessness, and the opportunity to partake in a range of activities, from spacewalks to scientific experiments. One such company, Orion Span, announced plans in 2018 to launch Aurora Station, a luxury space hotel that would accommodate up to 6 people at a time. While the project has faced delays, it highlights the growing interest in developing commercial space stations that cater to the tourism market. Other companies, including Axiom Space and Bigelow Aerospace, are also developing inflatable modules that could serve as building blocks for future space hotels, research stations, and even private residences in orbit. The rise of space tourism holds the potential to be transformative, changing how we view ourselves and our planet. Experiencing space firsthand sparks a shift in perspective, fostering appreciation for Earth's fragility and interconnectedness. The overview effect highlights this transformative power. As space tourism grows, more people will experience this shift, leading to a more environmentally conscious society. As we stand on the cusp of this new era of space tourism, it's important to reflect on the profound impact it could have on our species. For centuries, we have gazed up at the stars, wondering about our place in the cosmos. Space tourism offers us a chance to go beyond wondering. It allows us to experience the universe firsthand. Imagine a world where traveling to space is as commonplace as air travel is today. Imagine a future where people from all walks of life can marvel at the Earth from orbit. Think of the artists, musicians, and writers who will be inspired by their experiences in space. They will share their unique perspectives with the world through their art. As we venture further into space, we may begin to see ourselves differently. We may start to think of ourselves not just as citizens of a nation, but as citizens of Earth. This shift in perspective could have profound implications for international relations and global cooperation. The challenges of space exploration require collaboration and ingenuity. Space tourism can help to foster these qualities. It can bring people together from different cultures and backgrounds. They will work towards a common goal. The future of space tourism is full of promise and potential. It's a future where the wonders of the universe are no longer confined to the realm of astronauts and scientists. It's a future where ordinary people can experience the awe and wonder of space travel for themselves. This journey will not be without its challenges. We will face technological hurdles, environmental concerns, and ethical dilemmas. But the human spirit of exploration and innovation has always overcome obstacles. We will find solutions to these challenges.